And we are celebrating the 4th of July. We're also taking a closer look at one of America's most famous paintings depicting the signing of the Declaration of Independence. But as NewsNation Washington correspondent Vinay Simlot reports, there are glaring historical inaccuracies actually hiding in plain sight.
It's a decisive document in the founding of the United States. Weeks of work and 3 drafts that ended with text littered with imperfections and the birth of the United States.
It was kind of a messy affair.
At the temple to America's democracy, a painting by John Trumbull represents that affair with one iconic image.
John Trumbull, in a lot of ways, is the first American painter.
This is before photography. So Trumbull took it on, like, I really want to record for posterity the founders, the people who helped give birth to this country.
The painting shows the presentation of the draft of the Declaration of Independence on June 28th of 1776.
It was a very inauspicious, here you go, here's my draft.
Congress hung the painting in 1826 for the 50th anniversary of the nation's founding. Nearly 200 years later, Dr. Michelle Cohen preserves it.
And it was actually Thomas Jefferson who suggested, why not a painting about the Declaration of Independence? And Trumbull said, yes, good idea.
So Jefferson and Trumbull met in Paris in 1786 to sketch the idea.
I call it the napkin sketch because it kind of looks like that.
The top of the napkin shows Jefferson's recollection of Independence Hall in Pennsylvania. The bottom is Trumbull's first draft.
He almost has the whole thing scoped out. It's incredibly accurate to the final work.
Over the next 3 decades, Trumbull would turn graphite and paper into oil on canvas. His first smaller painting hangs in the Yale Art Gallery. Art historians say he aimed for perfection, trying to paint each face from real life.
Thomas Jefferson is painted in Paris in front of Thomas Jefferson onto this canvas. Same with John Adams and Benjamin Franklin.
And Trumbull used the Yale version to work on the larger 12 by 18-foot canvas that's become one of the most iconic paintings of the founding. It's featured in photos of historic events as former presidents lay in state and during President Donald Trump's second inauguration. The painting was reproduced on a stamp and the $2 bill, but historically, it's not accurate.
So the delegates would have been clustered around their own little tables, their delegations. They would have been spread throughout the room.
Historians say after the 4th of July, it took months for delegates to sign the Declaration of Independence, and they weren't all together like the painting shows.
History painting distills events into like a single image.
It's not just the delegates.
The doors are not in the right place.
Thomas Jefferson's napkin sketch got the architecture of Independence Hall wrong.
It was arranged nothing like this.
So in 1832, Trumbull made a 3rd version. It's now at the Wadsworth Museum of Art in Hartford, Connecticut. The signers were arranged in the same way, but the room looked different.
There's actually 3 versions of this. The original study that's at Yale, this version, and then a version he kind of did later.
3 paintings, each a little different, each like the Union founded by those men in Independence Hall, perfectly imperfect. Vinay Simlot, NewsNation, Washington.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.